Okay, hello children. We have already discussed parallelogram, types of parallelogram. So now we are going to start with exercise 16.2, starting with question number 1. Two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are equal. Find the measure of all the angles and what is the name of this parallelogram. So let's move on to the question. First of all, as they have not given the figure, we'll draw the figure on from our own side. And you can give any name to your figure. So I'm naming it as A, B, C, D. Now as per the question, adjacent angles are equal. So which are adjacent angles? Two angles A and B. These are opposite angles. These are opposite angles. A and B adjacent, B and C adjacent, C and D adjacent, D and A adjacent. So they are saying two adjacent angles are equal. You can take any two angles. So I am starting with taking angle A and angle B. So angle A is equal to angle B given. So begin your question with in a parallelogram. Do name the figure that you are working on. Angle A is equal to angle B. So I am taking, let angle A, which is equal to angle B, be X. So I am taking angle A also as X and angle B also as X. Now we all know that angle A plus angle B is 180 degrees. Because as we have done in the parallelogram properties, that adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. SUPP, short form for supplementary. So these are supplementary angles. Angle A is X, angle B is X, equal to 180, 2X, 180, X is 180 upon 2. The value of X is 90 degree. Now as the value of X is 90 degree, they have said find all angles. So first angle A, that was X. Angle B, that was X, is equal to 90 degrees. Next, C is equal to A. Why is C equal to A? Because they are the opposite angles of a parallelogram and we know that opposite angles are equal. So angle C is also equal to the measure of A, which is 90 degree. Angle D is equal to angle B. Why? Again the same property, opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So angle D is also equal to 90 degree. Then there was a question, what is the name of the parallelogram? Now we have done two types of parallelogram. One was rectangle, the other was a rhombus. And the rectangle was a parallelogram in which each angle is 90 degree. Now you can see A, B, C, D. All angles coming as 90, 90, 90 and 90. So therefore the given parallelogram is a rectangle because each angle is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. Question 2. Measure of two adjacent angles are in the ratio 5:4. So now again adjacent angles are there and the ratio is given as 5:4. You have to find the measure of each angle of the parallelogram. You have to find all angles of the parallelogram. Back to the solution. Solution number 2. Again figure is not there. It's always advisable to draw the figure so that we get the exact idea. So we again draw one parallelogram A, B, C, D. You can name as per your own wish. So again they are saying that the ratio of adjacent angles is given. So in a parallelogram, here A, again as I told you in the previous question, A and B adjacent, B and C adjacent, C and D adjacent, D and A adjacent. So A and B adjacent angles, ratio is 5:4. So I have written angle A, ratio angle B is equal to 5:4. That's given to us. Again I am going to take the angles with X. So let angle A, comma, angle B, B. The ratio is 5. So we take it as 5x. The ratio of angle B is 4. So let's take it as 4x. Now again we'll be using the same property that we've used in the previous question. A and B are adjacent angles and in a parallelogram adjacent angles are supplementary, which means that their sum is equal to 180 degrees. So angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Reason you have to write. What is the reason? Why is it equal to 180 degrees? So in geometry keep it in your mind that whenever you are taking any value from your side you have to give a reason for that. So if you are writing this 180 because it's not given in the question, so 180 because they are supplementary angles. Angle A, that was taken as 5x, B taken as 4x equal to 180. 5x and 4x give you 9x equal to 180. X is 180 upon 9. X is equal to 20 degree. Now again you have to find all angles. Now angle A was 5x. That is 5 into 20, 100 degrees. Angle B was 4x. 4 into 20, that's 80 degrees. Now we've got angle A, we've got angle B. Now we also know that angle C is equal to angle A. Why? Because these are the opposite angles of a parallelogram, and opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Same ways, C becomes 100 degrees. Same ways, angle D is equal to angle B, because these are the opposite angles of a parallelogram and opposite angles are equal. So D becomes equal to B, and the measure of B is 80 degrees. So A and C opposite angles equal, B and D opposite angles equal. Okay, moving on to question number 3. One side of a parallelogram is 25 centimeters more than its adjacent sides. So it is more than the adjacent side, and we are talking about side, not angles here. Find the measure of the side, each side, if the perimeter is 170 centimeter. Again, solution 3, we'll draw a figure A, B, C, D, naming it as per your own wish. Now in the parallelogram, they have given one side is 25 more than the other. So you can take any side as x. So let one side, and here one side which I am taking is BC, let it be x. They have given that other adjacent side is now BC, and then I am taking as AB. Take two different adjacent sides. You can take AB, BC, BC, CD, or CD, DA. That's your wish. Other adjacent side, and which I am taking as AB, is equal to 25 more than the other side. So x plus 25. Right? Now we all know that AD and BC, they are equal. That means if BC is taken as x, AD will also become as x. AB is equal to CD, AB is equal to CD. So if your AB is x plus 25, your CD will be x plus 25. Reason will be opposite sides of a parallelogram. This is the symbol that we are using for parallelogram. Keep it in your mind that short form to write parallelogram like this, or now what is perimeter? Perimeter means sum of all sides, that is AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. So perimeter is given as 170 centimeter. So therefore add all the sides, AB, BC, CD, DA. AB plus BC plus CD plus DA is 170. AB is x plus 25, BC is x, CD is x plus 25, DA is x, equal to 170. X plus x plus x plus x becomes 4x, and 25 and 25 becomes 50. Next, plus 50, take it to the other side, it becomes minus 50. 4x is equal to 170 minus 50 becomes 120. X is 120 upon 4, and the value of x is 30 degree. Now as the value of x is 30, your AD and BC both were equal to x. So AD and BC both were equal to x, and what is x? X is 30 centimeter. So two opposite sides, 30 and 30. Next, your CD and AB were x plus 25. CD, which was equal to AB, x plus 25. In place of x, put the value of x plus 25, which is 55 centimeter.